Remove her head. Oh god. Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a second playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, where we are here outside Emerald Grove, ready to continue on the exploring what a Dark Urge playthrough looks like. Ready to cross the bridge, hello pig, and see what's on the other side. Here are the two.
Tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Andric. That's right, you're here to take...
I guess we go inside?
That's right, I sent them to go get revenge on the Owlbear for killing their friend. They're not going to last 4 seconds against the Owlbear, but maybe they'll give it a snack. Holy shit. So I'm here at the in the Owlbear cave, and I'm reading the message in this gilded chest that was locked with the Prayer of Saloon. The tome describes an ancient initiation rite, the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Saloon. When a youngster came of age, they'd be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. They'd show their skills of navigation, self-reliance, blah blah blah, to return to Moon Maiden's silvery glow, and their faith would be beyond doubt. So, all I've seen from in my main playthrough, at least, of
coming of age rituals, seems like a serious undertaking. Dangerous, even.
I'm gonna reload this because I want to do this. I want to see this if Shadowheart has any reaction, because this is the memory that Shadowheart has with the wolf, which I assume the wolf attacking her in the woods was like her parents. I mean, we haven't gotten to the orphanage where I'm sure we'll learn all the answers, but she was doing like the Selûnite rite of passage at the time when she was yoinked by the Sharians.
Nothing but empty words, clearly.
It doesn't work when Shadowheart does this. It doesn't unlock anything. I don't know if she's... I guess she's just so detached from Saloon at this point that it won't work when she recites the prayer. That's so interesting. That's really cool.
No time to rest.
And that works for me.
Prayers are answered.
But she's inspired. I'm sure she loves to be inspired by this. You know what? Let's swap to you.
What am I to do?
You are to open this chest.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Trifling with that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shah's guidance is clear.
If it matters that much to you, I'll leave it. Is what I would say in another playthrough. I'll do as I please. If you want to try to stop me, be my guest. 15. Yeah, she does not. But we're friends. Okay. Come on. Oh no, disaster! Do I have any inspiration? Roll again. We gotta roll again. Okay, just barely.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
She's...
It hurts.
And this triggers the mysterious Sharn wound.
Wretched thing.
The thing is,
pull yourself together.
This absolutely could have been something we found in the first playthrough. I just don't remember well enough. It's very possible I saw this. I have no memory of this. Read. Yeah, the ancient initiation rite.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
She disapproves.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're so beautiful. I'm so sorry about what's about to happen. You're injured. There's still a half spear lodged in your head. You've had your last meal, beast. You and your cub alike.
I'll tear you in half before you touch a feather on his head.
Oh, the cub! We're gonna have to take care of the cub. Take care of the cub. Oh, and Susie and Bill are coming to join the fray, too. Brenna and Andric. Yeah, you're not long for this world. But you know what?
My path be true.
That leaves the most precious, adorable bean open to attack. I'm so sorry.
Can't afford to let up. Heading there.
Can we guiding bolt you? Hunt completed. Congratulations, you've completed the hunt. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's like super enraged now. Yeah, understandable. All right. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Can we throw you from world? I don't have much experience with throw. Too heavy to throw. Ah, okay. I'm gonna try this. Provoke an attack of opportunity. You know what? It's worth it.
No time to waste.
Because I'm really curious if this actually can be a thing. I doubt it. Not the killing blow, but you know what? We've showed her who's boss. Who's the true monster.
It's quick.
That was amazing.
Oh boy. Lae'zel would like to have a word with me. Let's first talk with Andric.
It got her. It got Bride too.
You know what? Find the nearest stronghold and report on your mission.
Right. All right.
For the absolute.
I'll go. Thanks.
And wasn't there... I know there was an egg here, but I don't know if it's something we can actually get.
Owlbear eggshells. An unhatched one would fetch quite a price.
But there's the unhatched one over there. Okay. Lae'zel.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you.
Okay.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Is this the Lae'zel romance we're getting? Astarion. I love you, but you know what? Can I assume a compliment isn't coming, or what about now? I think we have to be ourselves. I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental, but I like those things about you. I mean this as a compliment.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another.
You're correct.
You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Just one word, yuck. No. If you respect me, why are such a no. Astarion's there, I know. Look, okay, This isn't picking. You know what? Sure. I don't know of anyone, except for Astarion, who enjoys bloodlust and murder as much as Lae'zel. The attraction's mutual, Lae'zel. You know how to set my heart racing.
Good. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Sure thing, I've been wanting a hot gift. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that, but yes, I want to share my body with you.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Wow. I've only seen the Karlach romance. Lae'zel is very direct. And you know, the thing is, what pushed this over the edge was this. It was the fact that I suggested that it was the moment that got her heart racing, was the moment she picked up the owlbear cub and hurled it at its dying mother.
So that's progress.
So now the owlbear egg. Owlbear hatchlings are tiny and adorable for the first 10 days of their life. Then they eat you out of house and home, then they simply eat you. Let's pick this up, but we're not adding it to wares. Hopefully, because this is like kind of a big deal, right?
Owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Would you believe I've never been with a Githyanki?
If you cease your frivolous ways, keep your mouth closed, and learn to obey, perhaps we can attempt it.
Oh, no. I think I will leave that on to our esteemed friend.
Lae'zel was open to the idea. This is why I don't think polycules are an option in this game. Or, you know, actually, I take that back. I heard that they are an option with, like, Halsin. But I don't think they're generally an option. No. Scratch. Oh, my God. No. Okay. All right. Buckle down. Anyway, I just remember that Scratch is on the horizon here. I don't think polycules are generally an option in this game, but it feels like me, Astarion, and Lae'zel could potentially work. I don't think the mechanics of the game will allow it outside of mods, which I'm not using, but I don't know. All right, Scratch. What a good boy.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
The best of boys. If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd have done it already. Even this feels bad. It's not even... He's very tough to intimidate. I get double critical success on intimidating Scratch. I am the worst person.
Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Rest? He needs a grave.
Just go. I won't ask you again.
So, I'm pretty sure that I've wrecked any hope of
Leave us
Scratch
alone.
coming to camp, which is for the best. Scratch doesn't need to be anywhere near my vile ass. I'm hoping that we have a way to get her on the team and not be murdery, but I'm afraid I'm not going to have a choice. I will have a choice, but...
One horn. The stink of Avernus.
You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right? Tell me, monster, what's it like to know you're about to die? Because the thing is, I'm not gung-ho about this as a character. Tell me, monster, what's it like to know you're about to die?
Touch me, and you'll regret it.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
So here's the thing. I really want to say, stand down, Will, you saw what I saw, because I love Karlach. She's one of my favorite video game characters. She's just this bouncy, adorable golden retriever with, like, bloodthirsty axe fire stuff. I love her. And a part of me thinks I can weasel my way out of this by saying, be practical. She's infected, same as us, and powerful too. We can use her as an ally. And yet, I think that I'd be most excited about the prospect of having Wyll commit this horrific act, which I know is a horrific act because I've seen that she's a victim of it. But Wyll is on the verge of committing a giant mistake, and I think I want to prod him towards it. I don't want to do a playthrough without Karlach. She's so good, but she's going to be so disappointed in me throughout this. Looks like you found your mark, Wyll. Let's send your devil back to the hells.
It's done, Karlach. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
I'm so sorry.
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
I'm like shaking. I'm no. Okay. All right. All right. All right. She has 32 health. She's just like a... This is so wrong. We'll poison Karlach. We'll bite Karlach.
Yes. It's hot. God, it's burning.
What the hell did you expect, Astarion? Come on!
And she gets charming dialogue because it's just the game doesn't expect you to kill her, because who in their right mind would kill this precious bean? We can get her stuff. I'm legitimately deciding whether I want to go back. This feels like, I don't know if this was the story route to go, but it has to be. This is what his...
The devil is fallen. Hells, I should be celebrating, making toasts, roaring in victory. But I can't get the tadpole's visions out of my mind. Tell me we were right to strike Karlach down.
I've had my own doubts, honestly. We were too quick on the attack, or don't you think it's a little late for misgiving? Yeah, don't you think it's a little late for misgivings?
Not exactly the words of solace I'd hoped for.
You're not getting words of solace from me.
Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks.
Oh.
Enough whinging already. You should be drunk on the kill, not drowning us in crocodile tears.
That's my woman, apparently.
Right you are, Lae'zel. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerun. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought.
Enjoy the kill.
Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade.
Hail to me is, even for a megalomaniacal cartoon villain like I am, that's a little bit much. I'm just not going to not give him what he wants. Say nothing. You know what? No. Power of friendship and murder. Hail to us. We all committed this horrific murder. All of us deserve this.
Yes, hail to us. An alliance as true as the sun's march across the sky.
We're gonna rest because I'm curious if there will be what will change here at this point. And if Mazor will show up and be like, nice job, you get to stay in your human form.
Well met.
You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
That's the kind of bond we got. We got each other's back. And you know what? He could even feed on me tonight.
My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more.
Hopefully Lae'zel won't mind.
I'll come to you tonight. When you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll, and we can have a little privacy.
I mean, maybe Lae'zel will mind when you put it like
this
that.
time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. But I will taste you, savor you.
Lae'zel will definitely
Just
mind.
enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wanting more.
Lae'zel will be upset with you if you do this. But you know what? You could both fight it out. What do you make of Raphael's deal?
Lie. It's tempting.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me. It's Alfira from the Grove.
What the fuck is Alfira doing here? I was expecting Mizora to show up. I wasn't expecting Alfira. This has to be a Dark Urge specific thing. What possible relation could Alfira have to Dark Urge stuff? She's like my chipper queer beloved bard. Not remind me who you are. I know you. What are you doing out here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. To prove that I can be half the bard my teacher was. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. As you've helped me.
I berated you and told you sucked. I told you you were I have no time for... I'm not... Gosh, I think my character would say this, but do we actually get... If I'm gonna... I'll be really frank about this. If no, I have no time for weaklings gets this, leads her to just leave and that's it, I'm reloading this. Because I really want... If Alfira can be an actual frigging party member, I am on board. No, I have no time for weaklings.
But I can fight. I won't hold you back. I swear it.
She seeks a safe haven. What sort of ears gang would refuse it?
Ears gang? What's that?
Please. Oh, please.
I just wanted to hear you beg a little. You can join me.
Then well played, because I was moments away from getting on my knees.
You are a precious being. You...
Thank you. You won't regret this. I promise.
You... Are you... Is this like a joke? Is this like... Like a rock's gonna fall on her? This can't be.
I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
This feels too good to be true. Like, one of my favorite frigging side characters in the game.
No, they probably find it annoying.
But that's the thing. If this were... I'm approaching this with terror. The same way as... This feels like they're, like... The squirrel. This Alfira joining the Dark Urge players' camp. Maybe this isn't a Dark Urge thing, though. Maybe this is like if you kill Karlach. They want to, like... give you a peppy character, give you like an adorable sweet bean. And like this is saying you got rid of one, you won't get rid of two. Because the other option is like if this is like the squirrel narration, like what an adorable thing, and then before you kick it.
Neverwinter. We should probably hit the hay. Although I don't think I'll sleep a wink. I can't wait to start traveling.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Try hard to investigate. I'm not shocked by this. I'm shocked that it happened immediately and that the entrails were like right out in the open pouring out. It was just like the squirrel. Try hard to remember something, anything. I think that's the my best option. Either one works. Let's get inspired. Yeah.
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes. Blood spilling from her lips.
I'm so sorry.
No time for last words.
Investigate your surroundings, looking for an explanation.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over.
The mystery who could have killed
how
this
it
poor woman.
appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands.
I was framed.
The question flows through your mind. Who are you really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Push the thoughts we'd rather not know, refuse to believe. Admire this beautiful death. Connect with your parasite. Is it responsible? Interesting. I think, because admire this beautiful death is high on the list, but I think we're curious above anything else. Connect to your parasite. Is it responsible? You know what? It doesn't even matter. We've accepted the parasite. Whether that... No, but we know that we have a past before the parasite. I don't think it was the parasite. I think we've already sussed that out. Admire this beautiful death.
If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten
Friggin'
decades?
smile.
You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Stealth tried to hide the body. That's our strength, because we're gonna have to like run. You know what? We're not hiding anything. Prepare to face the others. You aren't going to hide.
Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
Updated the urge. Ah.
Kaincha, this is some sloppy work.
Oh no, is she disappointed in me?
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So...
You talk.
I don't know what happened. Must have been a feral animal. She was long dead. Astarion must have been feasting on her. I was trying to patch her wounds. If I were playing just purely... I'm really curious to see what that actually is like. That's got to be a high deception check, but if you patch it, if you pass it, I'm sure it's something funny. I want to play this a bit straighter. I'm going to say I think I must have killed her.
Anyone with half a mind could see that. But why?
She attacked me while I was sleeping. Yeah, you saw how bloodthirsty that murderous bard was. I'm going to be honest about this. I suddenly woke in the middle of the night, woke up in the night, and everything was like this.
The work of the parasite, I shouldn't wonder.
I don't think it's that.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
Interesting, I can't deny it. I don't know, it could have been the tadpole. This feels closest. I don't know, it could have been the tadpole, like I guess, technically.
We can but stand guard against the parasite. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Morn, you truly wish to journey beside Alfira. I think this is true. Giggle, the only joy greater than murder is to get away with it. Grind your jaw that was closed, you'll hide the crime more carefully. Nah, breathe deeply, you must uncover the cause of your mad spree lest it happen again. You'll gain control, you'll save them. I think it's Morn. I think it's... I truly wish to journey beside Alfira. This is absolutely true. Like, even aside from Dark Urge stuff, she should be a main party character. I think that would be amazing. You truly wish to join your journey beside Alfira. I was hoping she could be a fellow murderer.
One more failed adventurer, gone to the mud now.
Haunted one, snipping the cords.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira.
Thank you.
But the look of guilt on your face was priceless.
I'm glad you had fun watching me sweat.
I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
Lae'zel is just going to be a fling, isn't it? You know what? Just for that, you could feed on me tonight.
I'll see you tonight. You sweet, generous thing.
Yeah, you can come back for seconds because I have the blood loss thing. All right. Where is she? And this is like ritualistic murder. Look at this. She's inside this like 6 spiked wheel of death. Lehala's loot, the loot of her former lover and mentor, I believe. I believe it's both, right? The loot's wooden body is worn down dull from time and use, but its strings and frets are still in excellent condition. Let's take it. I don't even know why I'm trying this. That's how unlikely to be fruitful this is. She's actually going to do it. She's going to talk to us.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Alfira, apprentice, bard.
Where were you going?
Elfsong Tavern, Baldur's Gate.
Why the Elfsong Tavern?
To perform there, to sing Valhalla.
We know who Lehala is, but...
Teacher, friend, everything to me. But Knowles ripped her apart.
None of these are good questions. Did you have any valuables? Did you come here alone? You met the Knowles. How did you survive? I don't care about any of these. Any valuables? Maybe this is a broad interpretation. She'll give us like her final poem to Lehala or some of her song to Lehala.
Lehala's loot. Where?
Oh, that's right. I took that. Sorry about that.
You can ask no more questions.
Did she actually record dialogue for Lehala's loot, voice dialogue for if you talk to her and you get Lehala's loot, and one if you left Lehala's loot on her body where she'd be like, it's on me? If so, that's amazing. I don't know if that's what actually happened. How are the Paladins of Tyr, the fake Paladins of Tyr, are gonna react when they don't see Karlach? Are we gonna be like buddies? Are we gonna kill him anyway?
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Yeah, you. And me.
How about who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
I heard a tiefling called Karlach nearly roasted you to death.
Believe me, she's no tiefling, but a devil. We were lucky to escape.
You don't have to sell me.
Just yesterday, the devil Karlach slaughtered countless refugees. An entire family met their end at her hands, including a pregnant mother.
Karlach is such a monster.
We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Failed religion. Uh-oh. Now that she's softened you up, I'll finish you off. This feels kind of random, so you know what? Let me help. I've already dealt with her. She's dead. That's right.
That's true. This is the first glimmer of hope we've had for a long while. But I'll need proof.
What do you mean, proof?
Bring me her head, and I'll give you my blade. It carries Tyr's blessing, and you will have earned it by carrying out his justice.
Okay. So, apparently I didn't feel bad enough about killing Karlach. Now it's time to behead her? Are we really going to behead her?
A faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of a storm.
Remove her head. Not the sounds. Not
the
this.
head comes free with a sickening crunch.
Oh, God. Okay. 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 Like Perseus holding up Medusa's head. We got, oh, that's just, Oh, poor Karlach. Where, do we have, is this an inventory? It's an inventory item. The severed head of a tiefling with a single horn. Her eyes still seem to flicker with a faint flame. Here's her head, just like you asked.
Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr.
Blessed by Tyr, my ass.
It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
Hope it serves Lae'zel pretty well. Awesome. Oh. The paladins are gone, it looks like. Yeah, they've just scampered off. Mission accomplished for them, I guess.
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her. I'll be watching everyone in this camp like a hawk. Especially you.
Yeah, she didn't like that. She was not a fan. I didn't kill Alfira no matter what you might think. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to play this as I'm hiding it. I have to hide it, but I'm not going to reinforce that if I can avoid it.
This must be when...
The beautiful broken heap smells oddly enticing. You find you can't resist inhaling her offals. You hear what comes next before you see it. the sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
We just took out...
watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another.
We just took out one group of gnolls, and apparently we're super into this.
Will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs, including hyenas.
Stifle your excitement. This is grotesque. Step back to watch the show.
Bones snap as
I think we're into
hyena is
this.
Hollowed from the inside out, forming a vessel for something new. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit.
Oh,
birthing
God.
A frenzy of claws and fangs.
Not like a rotten fruit. I don't know how the physics of that works. You are a large creature. It's magic.
Height of life reared from the miracle of
Look
death.
at my character's face.
A tear almost springs to your eye.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Apparently it's beautiful. I'm in a spell slot, so I'm going to rest for the day.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
But she's happy with you right now. She's got to be. Oh, she doesn't have to be. She's Mizora. She's going to be whatever she is.
Wyll, buddy. I thought it was time I dropped by the doghouse.
Buddy?
Mizora.
The one and only. You haven't introduced me to your friends. Where are your manners?
You know what? Mizora is kind of cute. So, yeah. Well, aren't you a luscious thing?
Oh, you flatterer. Why, if I had a heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. Your warlock friend is my puppy.
Aw.
And he's been a very good boy.
What a good boy.
I say fetch, and he'll fetch. I say kill a fugitive tiefling, and... well, I don't need to tell you.
You said devils only. She was a tiefling, not a monster.
Clause G,
So it gets
Section 9.
revealed now.
Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
So she shows him that
Cheer up,
he's...
Buttercup.
Okay.
Karlach had no heart. You did the world a favor. More to the point, you obeyed.
Who's a good boy? Get on with it, devil. What do you want? Damn it all, Wyll. Why you didn't tell me? I don't care about that. I've heard a lot enough. You're not leaving this place. No, I'm cool with her. Get on with it, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Wait, why? Look at this. He looks awesome.
Always a pleasure. Shame that tadpole's gone and pissed on your party.
She
But I'll be damned if it goes pissing on mine.
She rewards him.
To do. But don't you fret much, pup. I'll be back in 3 shakes of your tail. Keep an eye on him, will you?
Her voice actor is so
I'll be keeping
good.
mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
He looks awesome. Reward the Blade of Frontiers. We met Wyll's diabolical patron, Mizora, who was pleased to find that he had slain Karlach. She rewarded him for his obedience and departed. Well, he's such a good boy. Though it seems likely we'll meet her again. What did we get? Infernal Robe. Oh, this is... Wyll, I'm sorry. You're probably nice and all, but, like, this robe is for me. Fire Shield Warm. What's Fire Shield Warm? Evocation spell. Scorching flames shed light in a 3-meter radius. You take only half of all cold damage and deal 2 to 16 to anyone who hits you with a melee attack. Yeah, that sounds pretty solid. Presumably, Mizora, the spirit of Hanukkah. Presumably, Mizora was not always a sensuous and manipulative benefactor of troubled souls like Wyll. Negotiating the hierarchies of hell result in changes of form. Oh, this is AC of 10. Oh, no, wait, my AC... Oh, it's clothing. It's not light armor. It's clothing. I actually don't know that I want that. Maybe I do, but not right now. Wyll can keep it. Yeah, so presumably, or negotiating the hierarchies of hell result in changes of form, but was she ever less beautiful, less erudite, less willful? Probably not. 1,600 gold you could sell it for. I'm not going to do that, but it's a lot of money. And resistance to fire damage. Thank you.
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven.
I should have talked to everyone
Quite
after
so
that.
When we wake up to dead tiefling bards, I may have difficulty sleeping for a while.
I'm not going to say I wasn't responsible. I'm not going to take that.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
Yeah? The moment when you bit me, right?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first.
How you doing, Wyll?
Damn it all. What have I done? I'd be hunting devils and demons, Mizora said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not... Not this. Not Zariel's victims, not innocent tieflings. Karlach showed us the truth, and I refuse to see it.
You warned me about Raphael, but are packed to Mizora. What a fraud. You know what? I think we could go with this. Like, you're all like, don't take pacts with Raphael. But you know what? Here you are. What a hypocrite.
I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts, but I promise you, or so I thought, until Karlach. I can't utter the term, but I'll say this. It was worth the sacrifice. Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul slain in her prime.
You should get out of this pack.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But
yeah, take your power back.
Where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony.
Sigh dreamily at the fantasy. Again, I think my character's confused by all this, but he's not, like, against it or anything. He's just not sure where it comes from.
You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you. When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
My lord, jubilant day. I have found your vile self at last.
The fuck? Sceleritas Fel.
Fel. Your loyal and ever-adoring butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long.
I have a butler. I have a butler, and this is my of all the butlers, this is my butler. Is this we have a goblin butler. I think it's a goblin. It could be a demon. It doesn't have a horn. About time someone respected my godlike depravity. I think it's more confusion about this, because this is, I mean, look, sure, it is about time someone respected my godlike depravity, but what the hell do you mean you're my butler?
Oh, one hell of a butler.
Okay, so he's a demon.
The most unprincipled servant you could hope for. You have always struggled to conduct yourself properly without me. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road.
So this has happened before. Like, he goes away and I get confused. Is he like my own satanic Jiminy Cricket? I think he might be. I could still smell her gore with a fair perfume. Did you cause me to kill her? I'm not so fussed about that. I could still smell her gore too with a fair perfume.
My, we will be reintroducing necrophilia to your schedule in no time.
Reintroducing it. I didn't mean like that, but you know.
Anyways,
I am a necromancer.
Once again, bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance.
The father thing again.
You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long.
So a lineage thing again.
I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity.
I feel like this is my friend Zizi, like, watching this playthrough. You're going to tell me everything about my past life.
Though I would love to regale you with your past triumphs, I cannot.
You pact bound?
I am forbidden to interfere. Our betters will not allow it. Be true to yourself, my lord.
Huh. Sceleritas Fel. And we got the Deathstalker Mantle. All right, first of all, nope, not what I meant to do. Journal. The Urge. So, this is the thing I didn't see before after the Alfira kill. Oh, don't look so scant. So this is a note from... We'll see if this is a note, because immediately I'm thinking, is this Sceleritas Fel? Don't look so scandalized. This is definitely not the first time you've done this. Alfira may have grown up to become the age's greatest songstress, but you can be the most prolific killer in the history of the realms. It'll be easy. You can do it in your sleep, apparently. Trust the butler. No, so this is not notes. These are not notes from Sceleritas Fel. This is not written in the... It's not saying trust me. It's saying... I mean, it could be. Let's read it before we get too into it. Sceleritas Fel is a murderer's murderer. He'll set you right. Don't worry, as I'm sure you can tell, you can't help but be a prodigy spree killer. It's in your perfect nature. While you may have forgotten your past, you can't forget what you were best at. Just follow your butler. You can trust him. So it could be Sceleritas Fel hyping himself up, but I don't think it is. So the thing is, I'm going to do something a little bit out of character. I'm going to ask these couple of things just because I worry that these are required things to progress like story here. I didn't kill Alfira no matter what you might think. We'll see.
I'll tell you what I think anyway.
Okay.
I won't miss Alfira, but I won't stand for chaos. Govern your hunger before it governs you.
Okay. She's worried for me. Okay. All right, I can deal with that. Yeah, so we're going to wear the Infernal Robe. Wyll, I know this is yours, but...
Defender of the people.
I think it just looks too good. And you use light armor anyway. This is clothing. You get +1 armor class anyway. Good. So what is this Fire Shield Warm again? Yeah, that... And how long does it last? 10 turns. Let me just see what it looks like. That looks suitably badass. Deathstalker Mantle. Let hill and hollow be a door to screams that last forevermore. The shadow itself. Once per turn when you kill an enemy, shroud yourself in primeval darkness to become invisible for 2 turns. That sounds fantastic. That sounds really, really good. So that's where I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll explore the wilderness area, continue to do that. And I'll see you then. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. See you next time. Bye-bye.